EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for March 7th, 2023. It is Tuesday, and the Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by J. Evans Property Services, serving York, Lancaster, Chester, Berks, Lebanon, and southern Dauphin counties in Pennsylvania and also northern Maryland. J. Evans Property Services is a family-owned business that offers quality work at competitive prices and features premium landscaping and design, sod install, drainage solutions, as well as residential and commercial complete property maintenance. Right now, they have 15% off any landscape install or mulching when scheduled now through April 15th, as well as 15% off any spring cleanups or tree trimming. They still have their price match guarantee on any landscaping or lawn care project contracts when they give a quote now through the end of April for the upcoming 2023 season, and will guarantee no price increase for 2 years. You can reach out to them at the phone number above me here in the video, or schedule an estimate through their website, landscapingcontractorslancasterpa.com. They are J. Evans Property Services, proud sponsors of the Tuesday video forecast. Starting off this morning, we have the system that provided a little bit of snow to parts of the region overnight, well offshore. So you're going to have any morning clouds giving way to sun today, and it's going to be bright sunshine. That's not the issue. The issue is going to be the colder temperatures. It's also going to be the wind. Wind is going to be an issue today and actually for the next 36 hours. So it's going to start increasing this morning to 15 to 25. Once we get in the afternoon, we increase further from there, and that's going to be the worst period from this afternoon through the evening hours. The entirety of the evening is probably going to be the worst period, where you have these winds increasing to 25 to 35 miles per hour and some upper 30s to near 40 in the lower elevations at times in terms of peak gust. Might even get to the 45 mile per hour mark up here in the higher elevations of northeast PA. And then as we get through the evening, it's going to very slowly back off a little bit. And then when we get the overnight, we're going to remain kind of 15 to 25 with some gusts to about 30 or thereabout, and 35 in the elevations. That's going to go straight through the day here on Wednesday with some breezy conditions remaining. So windy today, breezy on Wednesday. But both days looking at, again, clouds giving way to sun today, colder temperatures, and the same thing for Wednesday, but we're going to have mostly sunny skies returning today, and it's going to maintain here on Wednesday. And actually, those mostly sunny skies are going to maintain on Thursday as well, but we are going to have the winds come down a little bit. So not quite as windy, maybe 10 to 15. That's a little bit more doable here for Thursday. So the next couple days are going to be windy, and it's going to be cold, and the wind is going to make it feel colder than the air temperature actually is. So let's move ahead to our next system, and this is going to be toward the end of the week. Again, we have a mostly sunny day here on Thursday. Friday is going to be partly cloudy to start, clouds increasing later in the day, and then overnight we have the opportunity for some rain or snow. Now, the difference between these models, this is the European model that I'm showing you right now. This is coming in late Friday night and has some snow showers that continue. This is very weak, okay, on the European model. This has shown some more robust solutions over the past couple of days. But it has a very weak system here around the 10th. Now, or excuse me, this is the 11th. This is Saturday. Now, in the long-range outlook, I had a period that I outlined between the 10th and 13th, and I made a little discussion. For those of you that read the discussion, this is going to be redundant. For those of you who don't read the discussion, I understand why you don't read the discussions. Most people don't like reading. The 10th and 13th is highlighted because there was multiple pieces of energy around during that time frame, which means it might not just be one. There might be a bookend of that period so in the beginning of the period, and then at the end of that 10th to 13th period, maybe another system entirely, okay? And the European model is showing that as one here right along in Friday night into Saturday, which is the 10th to 11th time frame, and then another one coming in here right around the 13th, which is the end of that storm signal period. So there is a 10th to 13th period, and I didn't highlight it in the long-range outlook on Friday that I did, and I talked about this in the Weather Weeklies video that I did on Sunday, that there may be another one introduced in the 18th to 20th time frame. So there's actually technically 3 there, but I just made it a broad signal for the first one that encompassed both. So in the discussion, I made a reference to that. There's several pieces of energy there, so it might be 1 or 2 in that 10th to 13th period. And there's an additional one somewhere around the 18th, 19th, 20th period, right before the equinox. So we'll get to that when we down the road a little bit. But it just does have something here around the 13th, okay? That's the European model. The GFS that ran this evening, this most recent run, and this is just for that first system coming in Friday night into Saturday morning, and it has kind of a rain-snow line that splits our area. Okay, this is a very familiar pattern across the region here. Southeastern area is not getting much, right? And then snow in the interior. But as they move this forward, GFS is trying to take this low here offshore and kind of wrap it around here and capture it, so it brings some snow, like wraparound snow, to at least our eastern areas here on Saturday. So this is something we have to watch for the end of the week. This is, again, it's a storm signal period, so it's, not a guarantee. And the evolution of this is obviously different from the European model, and there's no guarantee that either one of them are correct in what they show. But they both have, this is what a signal is. It's not a guarantee for snow, but it's a storm that could produce accumulating snow across the region. So it's something we have to pay attention to. Beginning of that period, and again at the end of that period. GFS not thrilled with the second part of that period, but again, it's a signal. That's all it is. Okay, so we'll continue to watch this throughout the week. And as of right now, this system moves through here, and we get this one here. This is the Saturday. We have a partly to mostly cloudy skies day here in between systems here on Sunday, and then Monday we could be dealing with more rain and or snow with this next system coming in. So our local forecasts reflect that. A lot of things to watch, a lot of moving parts, and a lot of things that are kind of adjusting last minute. Case in point, last night looked like a couple days ago, which is going to be a few rain showers, and that's it. Moving through with a weak cold front, and that ended up being a completely different spot as far as the low pressure is concerned, because the block was stronger, and the models were playing last-minute catch-up with that. That could be the case with some of these that we're looking at here for Friday night into Saturday, and again on Monday. A lot of things are going to change around here over the next couple of days. Just continue to follow along these videos throughout the week, and I'll give you the latest information that we have each and every day leading up to those time periods. Again, no guarantee for either one, but there are opportunities for additional snowfall here in the month of March. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for March 7th, 2023. Have a great Tuesday.